Alright, so when you start learning guitar, you'll definitely encounter scales, and at first that can seem really dull and really boring. And I agree with you in a lot of ways about that. But the thing is, you got to look at it as a device that unlocks the potential for a lot more in guitar playing. For me, I still draw to the major scale when I create, because it's a scale that's it's very accessible to a listener, and you know, if you get really creative with that scale and play it in different ways, and you know, reorder those notes, and you know, use different techniques based on those notes, you'll be surprised at how musical you can make the scale. You know, so what is seemingly a dull 8-note, you know, thing can really transform if you let it. So major scales and minor scales will be the first ones you encounter, and I think they're very important to know just forwards and backwards as a starting point, because it develops your ear as well. You start to hear the relationship between the notes and the order of the notes and that sort of thing, and that's going to come into play when you're learning chords and seeing what, you know, scale degree numbers are used in chords, and you can sort of see how, you know, chords are built from scales and that sort of thing. So when you do come across them, do spend the time to get them under your fingers and listen to the sounds that they create. You know, don't just play through mindlessly. Do pay attention to the relationship of the notes to each other and that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you a couple of major scale shapes that I like to use. So the first one is a 6-string based major scale shape. Yep. So this one is somewhat symmetrical, because whatever you do with one string, the string below, you know, in groups of 2 is the same pattern, which makes it, you know, conducive to faster playing as well. But just to go through that one. Same thing, now the next string. So it's in groups of 2, which makes it easier. Yeah, so in itself it's a little dull, but that's not the point of the exercise. It's everything else that I've explained earlier. Now a 5th string major pattern is similar, but has the same sort of thing at the start with tones, and the same thing repeating on the string below, but then we change. And then you've got your minors, which is the next ones that you'll definitely want to have, you know, really memorized in your playing. So a 6-string one looks like this. And a 5th string one looks like this. And I use them regularly in my when I write to create melodies and things like that. It's how you play it, you know.